Hey guys, it's Reese, and today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I'm not even sure what to title it, but essentially it's a tour of all of my notebooks. If you know me, you know I am a stationery lover, okay? I love all things notebooks, pens, markers, paper, everything. I'm a stationery hoarder. I'll admit it. It's a problem. There's just too many cute notebooks out there for me not to use, and I'm a pretty organized person and I just need different notebooks for different things or else my mind will get all jumbled up. So I wanted to show you all the notebooks I'm currently using. I do have a lot more notebooks, I'm gonna admit. These are the ones that I'm currently using, and I just thought it would be an interesting idea for any of you other stationery lovers out there like me. So if you're looking for any ideas how to use notebooks, or you just kind of want to get a little sneak peek into my life because you know we're all a little bit nosy, then let's get started. Alright, so these are currently all of my notebooks that I'm using. I have 5, and yes, I do use all of them, not every single day. I'd say I at least use them once a week. Some of them I use more daily, some of them I use a little bit more sporadically, but these are all of my current notebooks and they all have different purposes, so let's get into them. First one you should recognize, this is my bullet journal. This is a Rhodia notebook. It is in like a cobalt blue color, you know, and it's just my bullet journal. I use this almost every single day. I use it to plan out my life. I plan my monthly overview, weekly overview, school, everything I need to plan. It's in here. If you've seen any of my bullet journal videos, you should be a little bit familiar with it, but if not, I will link them down below so you can see the process of me filling it out and planning in it. But yeah, instead of using a traditional planner that's already preset, I just like to make my own and be a little bit more creative, and I absolutely love my bullet journal. Like I said, I use it almost every single day, and without it, I would be a very disorganized person, okay? I would be running around as if I didn't have a head. My next notebook, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. This guy right here, it is an adorable little succulent notebook. I actually got this from the bookstore of my school, and when I saw it, I didn't even need it, of course, but I saw it and my heart just reached out for it, and I'm like, I need that in my life. It looks like it's by the brand Denick, and in the front here it has a little section that says, help build schools, support an artist. For the creative, free-thinking, norm-breaking activists, we are the movement that inspires art and self-expression. A portion of every notebook goes to building schools and support the artists who design the cover. So I think that's awesome. Whoever designed this, amazing. And it also supports a good cause too. So this is essentially my journal where I write down all my thoughts, all my feelings. Let's be honest, it's basically just a diary. I have been waiting so long to use this. I was waiting to fill up my other journal, and I literally was writing in my other journal every day just so that I can start using this one. And I'm not going to show you the contents, of course, because that's a little bit personal, but in the front here, which I suggest that you all do, I do have a little inspiration board. So I'm actually really proud of how this turned out. It turned out really, really cute. And it's essentially just all the things I want in life. It's just a mood board, inspiration board. And every time I go in to write in this journal, I look at this inspiration board and it makes me think of all the things I want in life, makes me work harder toward them, makes me have them at the top of my mind so that I'm always working towards them. So yeah, this is my everyday journal essentially. If you ever find it, don't read it. This journal right here, I've literally had forever. Once again, I saw it and my heart just reached out and was like, I need it. It is a marble notebook and it has gold detail. This is from Target and it's also hardcover. And this is what I use for video planning. So every time I have a video idea, all I do is kind of write the title at the top of the page and just outline how I want the video to go. I outline what I want to say, certain points or facts that I need to include in the video, how I want the video to flow all together. And this is just a really simple notebook. It's just pen and paper, nothing too fancy, and it just keeps my videos organized. And I kind of like flipping through all of them and seeing the old videos I did before, and also I can plan ahead a bunch of videos, so if I ever have any ideas, I can just write them in the notebook, and when it's time for me to film, I can whip this out and have a whole video outlined for me. This guy right here is a Muji notebook. It is, I'm not sure because it's in Japanese, but I'm pretty sure it's the A5 black grid notebook. I just ordered this off the Muji website. It is a Japanese stationery brand, and it's super thin, super compact. I was just using it to take notes, but I had an extra one, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this to use. And this is kind of a mood board art journal type of thing. So essentially what I do is I find a bunch of pictures I like on Pinterest and Tumblr and things that are just inspirational, things that just make me feel good, and I print them out. And I do have a lot of free printing at my school. We're allotted like a certain amount of money to print pages, and I never print anything, so I just print out these pictures because why not, it's free. And then I just kind of collage them into this notebook. So when you open it up, it is just a collage of usually revolving around some sort of color scheme. There's no point to this notebook except the fact that it's fun to do and it's just kind of like an artsy thing. So I have like a whole fitness page which I centered around black and white. I have a healthy eating little mood board, inspiration board. It's all green and bright and healthy, and it's just kind of things that, like I said, make me happy and just kind of are inspiring and also just fun to put together because I have so many art supplies and I just want to utilize them, so I put them all in this notebook. This was a fashion page, just some fashion inspiration. I got a little pink going on. This was a yellow page and I put a quote in the middle, you know, just a little inspiration page. A blue page. There's literally no point to this journal except for the fact that it's fun to do. Alright, and this last journal, it's another black notebook. I'm pretty sure I just got this from like AC Moore or something. This is my art journal in the sense of like actual drawing and art. I don't consider myself an artist. I've always been a decent drawer. Like I've always been more artistic than the normal person, but I've been really trying to work on my skills and work on my practice, so please take this with a grain of salt. I'm not the most amazing artist ever, but I am pretty proud of the things in here. So this is just where I doodle, where I draw whenever, once again, I'm bored and I'm in the creative mood. I'll just whip out a pencil, I'll whip this out and start drawing. So I like to try to work on people a lot because I'm not the best at drawing people, and if you think these are good, thank you. If you think they need improvement, I know everything always needs improvement. But yeah, this is just where I like to doodle. Got some quotes, got some song lyrics in here, some black and white drawings. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. It didn't turn out how I wanted to. I like this one though. And these are definitely off of reference photos. These are not things from my head. I just find pictures on Pinterest and Tumblr and things and I just draw them. So these are definitely like from other pictures, definitely from reference photos. So like I tried doing some more of like a cartoony person, I don't know. This one I really like. This picture turned out really good and I really just kind of like how the shading turned out. So like more faces and stuff. Yeah, I don't really have a style, I just kind of take a reference photo and draw it. This I got some markers. This turned out bad because it was with colored pencil and it didn't work on the page. But this I got some markers and I really wanted to try out the skin tone markers, so I kind of like how that turned out. And then just some like mandala drawings, Zentangles, and then I also did some watercolor, some more drawing. I said nope because I did not like that one. And then some more watercolors and painting. So this is just, oh, we got this one too. Oh, I forgot I did these. This is just a straight up art journal. A little personal showing you that because, you know, once again, I don't think I'm the best artist ever, but yeah, I've been trying to work on my skills a lot and only practice makes perfect, so been trying to do that. As for my supplies, every day I carry around with me this little pencil case here, and it's honestly a mess. I don't even know how I'm going to show this off, but the things I use in here are just like basic pens and pencils and whatnot. My favorite pen to write with is a Bic Atlantis. This is the fine point. I hate writing in pencil and I only like writing in black pen and pen that is fine tipped, so these just happen to be my favorite. But if I don't have that pen on hand or whatever the case is, I will settle for the Bic, literally like cheapest pens there are. I don't even know what these are, but I love these ones as well, and you can get them in a pack of like 30. For more fancy writing, such as in my bullet journal or something like that, I use these Tombow brush pens. This came in a 2-pack that I ordered off Amazon. They're in Japanese, so I'm not really sure what they are, but I will link them down below in the description box. Basically, they're just a fine tip little brush pen that, like I said, I like to use in my bullet journal when I'm doing kind of titles or anything fancy, some calligraphy type of stuff. For doing line drawings or doodles or sketches, I like using some fine point marker pens. So this one just came from Target. I don't even think they sell it anymore. It's just like a normal tiny itsy bitsy felt tip pen. Something very similar is the microns, and I use this to create straight lines or borders, or if I'm just sketching or whatever the case is. But yeah, I like these. They're super cheap. You can literally find them at any art supply store. So for highlighting and pops of color, I like to use the Uni Propus window highlighters. Once again, these are from a Japanese brand. I don't know what it is, but the Japanese have great stationery and pens and pencils and stuff. So these are off Amazon. Once again, I'll link these down below, but I just really wanted some light but bright highlighters. I don't like the normal highlighters because they're too like saturated with color. These are a little bit more pastel, but they still got that bright effect, and they also have a finer tip at the end, so you can write with them if you wanted to. I really like these. I use these all the time. I have some Uniball Signo pens. These come in white, silver, and gold. I mostly bought this for the white pen, especially when I mess up in my bullet journal. I can just write over whatever I messed up with the white, kind of like white out. But I also have some black sticky notes, and anytime I want to write on black paper, I can use the white pen as well. And then of course the silver and gold come in handy when I want to add some details or flourishes, and once again, Japanese. I'll put the link down below. And then I just have a really gross pink eraser. I have a pencil sharpener in my pencil case. And then if you want to get crafty on a budget, I like to use the Crayola watercolors. I wasn't about to drop a bunch of money on watercolors since I don't use them that often. And these work great just for adding some background color if you just want to sketch for fun with some watercolors. I'm not proficient in them, so until I get good enough where I feel good in spending the money, I'm gonna stick to Crayola. This is like under $5. And then I just bought a pack of brushes, once again from like AC Moore or something like that. And AC Moore always has coupons online, so always look for your coupons, okay? Michael's always has in-store sales too. Like the craft stores just want you to buy their stuff. It's just always on sale. And besides for those items that I showed you, if I'm ever gonna be crafty or do anything like that, I always have like magazine clippings. Like I said, I like to print out pictures. I will find like scrapbook paper that has like cool patterns, or I like to use brown paper bags a lot as just some like texture in my notebooks and my crafting. I'm just a crafty gal. I always have things on hand that I can figure out to use when I'm trying to put together a page. But yeah, this video was like super random and something totally different on my channel, but I thought I should share it with you because it is kind of like a big part of my life. All these notebooks filter into my life one way or another, and I'm always doing something artsy, so I just wanted to show you that. If you guys like this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to hit me up on social media, on Instagram and Twitter, I'm always on there, so definitely follow me. If you're a stationery addict like me, definitely let me know what type of notebooks you have. You can send me pictures, you can leave a comment below. I don't know, I get a great amount of joy from notebooks. I'm weird, I know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and make sure that you stay tuned till next video. Peace.